guys, it's me, Danielle, Danibuttons, and I'm here with the first week of Buddy Color-a-thon. That was a weird intro, but that's what we went with. I'm super, super excited. November is finally here, and Buddy Color-a-thon has finally begun. Hopefully, everyone has already been finding some buddies and doing some coloring and meeting new friends, and it's so exciting. Today, we are going to do our first, I guess, group color, if we want to call it that. I'm going to be coloring from 100 beautiful mandalas, and hopefully, you will have a mandala book you can color from too. I am personally going to be using the following. What are you called? Oh my goodness. I should start over, but I don't want to. The following color palette. So I'm actually showing you right now, but I'm also going to put it on the screen and possibly as my thumbnail. So ready, here it is. So there it was. I actually am flipping to the back of the book, which is where I use all glitter gel pens. I figure it's time to celebrate. It is a new month. We're nearing the end of 2020. My birthday is in 2 days, and we're gonna do some fun stuff. So I already picked all my colors. I'm using Color It glitter gel pens. I'm gonna put this away now, so hopefully you have screenshot this and are possibly playing along. I'm going to talk about how I do mandalas. I'm going to talk about what Buddy Color-a-thon is a little bit more. I have seen a little bit of confusion, so hopefully we'll clear it all up. And I'm not sure what else I'm going to talk about, but first let me show you my colors that I picked. So this is apparently Vineyard. They're not necessarily an exact match, but that was my inspiration. For whatever reason, Vineyard sometimes has a little bit of trouble, so hopefully it does not. I'm going to hold this up. Then for green, we have this bright, bright shamrock color. Then for blue, we have the beautiful Sapphire. For our yellow color, we have Sunburst, which is not showing on my example paper because my example paper is very old. And finally, for our orange, it's kind of an orange, it's kind of a red, it's kind of a mix of everything. It is Coral. So let me hold these up to you. So sparkly. Ooh, that caught the light. So who knows? That's the palette I found. I thought it felt very birthday-like with that lollipop. And we're just gonna see. I have not really done a mandala I didn't like. So hopefully this turns out okay. I always start from the middle with my mandalas. I usually do them in one of two ways. Way one is to do I don't know what color to pick. I'm getting nervous already. 3 alcohol markers and then 2 glitter gel pens, or obviously way number 2 is this right now where I'm doing all 5 glitter gel pens. I start from the middle and I just try to use each color once, and then I keep going out trying to balance our eye and the look of the color. I know a lot of people do things a lot of different ways, but that is my current method. And I also do leave white space. That does not bother me to have some white space. It helps my eye space things out and kind of makes each color on its own more impactful, in my opinion, and to my eye. But again, everyone is different. And the best thing about mandalas is that even if we both did the same exact page and used the same exact colors, they're gonna look different because each color placement really matters. So I'm super excited and hopeful that people will get to try this out, and I'm really looking forward to seeing what everyone does. So I hope I said this is 100 Beautiful Mandalas by Camelia Angelkova. I have a few of her books, so you can use any one of those or really any mandala you have access to. And again, you don't have to use my color palette. That's some of what I wanted to clear up. I think there's a little bit confusion with Buddy Color-a-thon in general, but basically, I want the Buddy Color-a-thon to be people coloring with each other. So if you and a friend color together, that counts for Buddy Color-a-thon. I'm doing these videos because for those people who may not have Instagram or someone to chat with there, or maybe too shy to chat with somebody, these are all kind of bonuses. Obviously, the more people that participate in this, the better too. I love the idea, but there is no pressure to do any of it, really. So I just want as many people as possible to be involved. I'm filming this. I am filming this a little bit early. It is actually still October 26th when I'm filming, so I'm not sure if Jamie or Shayna put up their videos yet explaining, but I'm hoping that they are also doing this kind of group buddy color too. So hopefully between the 3 of us, you have at least 6 different pages to possibly complete and participate. But again, I'm hoping to do personal buddy colors. I'm hoping that you guys are buddy coloring with each other. Just as many people as possible. I want to feel included and I want to be making friends this month. I think it also really works out well. First of all, like my birthday is coming and I'm super thankful for all of you guys, but at least in America, our Thanksgiving is coming, which I think the origins are weird, but the message of being thankful for what we have hopefully is still going strong. And I'm thankful for this whole community. So hopefully that's what you get out of this month and these videos. I just also, when I was picking what books, I was trying to think of what people might have and be able to get and use. And I thought that basically everyone has at least some sort of mandala. So that was my idea here. If you have any more questions about it, please comment below. Again, since this is the first video, I did do a announcement, which I will link up above. And on the announcement, I had everyone who wanted to participate put their Instagram handle so you could find each other. If you would like to do that again, do that here. If you are looking for people, that's a great place to start because all of the people that put their names are people that really would like to try buddy coloring. So if you would like to try, message them too. I, again, am going to try to do as many as I can with everybody, but if I get a little bit overwhelmed, be sure to talk to each other too. So that's the goal. We'll see how much of this I can do on camera because one, this is my 3rd video of the day I'm filming. I'm not sure what else I have to say, but also my hand is starting to hurt because especially glitter gel pens are a little bit taxing on the hand. I personally love it already. I'm hoping you can see these colors. I'm still having trouble with figuring out lighting a little bit, which is unfortunate, but I'm going to keep working on it. I think that this darker background works better than the lighter backgrounds because the lighter backgrounds just like suck all the white balance off. But I am still figuring it out because obviously the page itself is very white and sucks up a lot of the light. So I don't know. I was debating finding some new lighting. So either a nicer setup was kind of my goal and I was going to ask for some stuff for Christmas. But I'm not really sure what works for what we do because a traditional ring light that a lot of YouTubers use, I don't know if that makes sense because it, like we're not looking at me. So I don't really understand how that works. I guess there are people that have ring lights around their phone to like look down on the page. But right now my phone is just on a monopod, so I don't think it would support that. So we'll have to see. I don't know. I am definitely investigating this situation though. So I might do just this middle one in yellow and then its neighbors in that orange. So we'll see. Again, especially for mandalas, you kind of have to wait till the end to see what it's going to look like because in process it might look silly for a while, but I really have not had too many that overall I did not like. So I use Pinterest a lot to find my color palettes. So if you are struggling with that, I recommend Pinterest. You really can just type in either the word color palette or you could type in any word before that. So you could be like birthday color palette, Christmas color palette. I've typed in succulent, sunset, candy, citrus. I've typed in Disney characters, so I'll be like Ariel, all that stuff. Pinterest has basically all of it. And I, again, personally like to stick to 4 colors. I know, no, 5 colors, excuse me. I know a lot of people do 4, but what I think I've learned from scrapbooking is your eye finds odd numbers pleasing. So to me, I'm okay at balancing 5 colors more so than 4. But again, who knows? Who knows? Art is, of course, extremely subjective. So if you're doing 4 colors and loving it, then you're right, you know? But I really love these mandalas. I haven't done too many in the past month or two, and I've missed it. So hopefully, maybe if anyone else wants to buddy color another page out of this, let me know. I'm also going to, I think, reiterate a few different ways I do buddy colors in case there's still any confusion about that. Because I know it's new to a lot of people. I know that, again, I've been a few people's first buddy color, and that's a super honor, and I'm so glad. But I don't know why that a lot of us didn't know this was an option. Like, when you're new, you just don't even think you can talk to each other, and that's silly a little bit. Now that I know, I'm like, you fools. But no, it's definitely silly. And again, I also didn't really do any of it until pretty recently. So, first step is messaging someone. Again, it seems easiest to just use Instagram because Instagram has the built-in messaging feature. Unfortunately, YouTube doesn't anymore. And of course, you can email people, but I feel like spam filters don't really do a great job these days, and they'll spam stuff you want and give you stuff you don't. So, Instagram is my predominant way of doing buddy colors. I will just message someone, or a lot of people will message me because I ask them to. Like in videos, I'll be like, please message me. And then you guys pull through and you do it. So, oh no, I did my aha again. It's been a while since I've done that. I'm trying to see which one I want to do which. I want to do more purple, so I guess I am going to stick with this for purple. But you just message someone. You're like, hey, what's up? I think you're cool. I like your work. I see you have this book. Do you want a buddy color? And honestly, if they don't, they'll just say no. Like, there's really no harm in asking, in my opinion. I've had to say no to a few people in October because I got really overwhelmed at the beginning of the month. I got really behind, and I was like, thank you so much for asking. I will catch you later, though, if that's okay. And nobody has been upset with me, or at least not to my face. I don't know if I've made some enemies behind my back, but it all seemed to go well face to face. And I know that when I had the time, I messaged people back, and I was like, hey, I actually am available now. Do you still want a buddy color? And they're like, yes, please. And I'm like, thank you. So don't be afraid to message people, because we're all just people who enjoy coloring, and sometimes in real life you don't have people that understand. So it's really easy to make friends on Instagram because those people all do understand. Obviously, it might be easier to message someone so if you're brand new, maybe message someone else brand new. Or if you post a ton of Disney pictures, maybe message someone else that posts a ton of Disney pictures. But you can try anybody. Like, there's no reason not to try. I'm just saying that because, again, even I got a little bit overwhelmed. So I can imagine that if people have a lot more subscribers and followers, I hate to talk about people that way, but if they have a lot more, then maybe it's a little bit harder to keep up. But there is no harm in trying. Then the next step is deciding what books you both have. So again, Instagram can be helpful for this because you could see each other's feed. So you can kind of see what books they have. And of course, not everybody posts everything they have, but it's a good indication. Like if you saw my feed, you'll see I do a lot of color by number. You'll see I do a lot of Disney. You'll see I do a lot of Hannah Lynn. And it's a good starting point that I might have those types of books. I personally don't do Hannah Carlson or a lot of the hardcover artists. I don't really do, and I don't know how that happened. Like Jasmine Beckett Griffith and Hannah Carlson or Maria Trolle. But, so you won't see that on my feed. So maybe you'll know that I might not have those books. So that's just a suggestion for where to start. And again, I've had people be like, oh, do you have this? I'm like, no, sorry. And they're like, oh, okay. And then we just pick something else. So don't be afraid. Then finally, you pick your page. So a lot of the times, I've been in a lot of different situations with page picking. I personally love it when one person picks 3 choices and the other person picks the final choice. That way, both people are involved. And it just helps narrow things down. I've told you many, many times that I have trouble narrowing things down. So that is what works for me. That's my favorite method. But I've also done it where people are like, can we please do this specific page? And if I haven't colored it, then absolutely. And I've also done even more vague when it's like, let's just do any page in this book. I'm like, okie dokie. And it can really be whatever you want it to be. Just like the pages and what you color can be anything you want it to be, so can picking the page and your buddy colors. Let's see, is that my watch telling me? Well, it's telling me to breathe. I think you need to mind your business, watch. Oh my goodness, we're at 14% on my watch. That's not great. Hopefully we make it through the video. But picking your page can be anything you want it to be. There's no real rules. I just like to tell you what I do in case it's your first time and you just want suggestions. So I've had people who've been like, I've never done this. What do we do? So that's what I do. Other things that I personally practice as kind of like, I don't know the wording for it, but like how do I explain what I'm trying to say? I've lost all words. Nothing makes sense. It's almost like the manners behind it, which sounds silly, but like the courtesies that are unspoken is I personally will not post my finished result until my buddy is also finished. I always will show my buddy first, and then I won't post it until they're also done. And this is just something I do. This is not mandatory in any way, but obviously, like, I'm doing this with my buddy, so I want to make sure we're on the same page before I post it. So that's something I like to do, and that way, if they had a rough day and they're behind, then they're not feeling any pressure to get it done, and hopefully the same in the other direction. So if I got behind and I didn't get it done, hopefully they don't mind either. Some people like to reveal their page at the same time, so I'll just say in the message, I'm done, and then once they say they're done, we both show them at the same time. That's a lot of fun for some people, and really those are the 2 methods, either show right when you're done or show when you're both done. But again, I personally like to keep my page just between the 2 of us until we're both done, and then we'll ask about posting. I really have not encountered it yet, but I would not be surprised if there are people out there that don't want credit for the buddy color, like that there are people that just are doing it for themselves and don't want their name out there. It definitely can happen. Like, there's obviously, I'll get 300 views on a video, but only 10 comments. So there's obviously people that are watching that are not public about it. You know what I mean? So I always like to make sure that the other person is ready and wanting to post before I put their stuff out there, just as a little extra precaution / courtesy that I like to do. And then, of course, if they want to be, I always make sure to tag them in my post. Usually I just @ them and not actually tag them, like with the tag button, I guess. The tag button that like puts their name on the picture. I'll just @ them in my description. And that's it. I know some people will also, with permission, share both pictures. So they'll be like, mine is the left one and theirs is the right one. And I think that's really cool too, if you're doing the exact same page, to like very easily see the comparison. So that's a lot of fun if you ever want to do that. Obviously you could, I used to do that with my one friend. We would take turns, but this was like posting in Facebook groups. So one time I would post both and then the other time she would post both. So that is definitely one way to do it. And it's just, I really want this whole month to be about having fun. My next video that's actually going up on my birthday is actually a haul of Happy Meal gifts that have been sent to me by people in this community. And in that video, which I already filmed, I said how I thought it was super cool, and not because I'm like getting free things, but because I've made friends that want to send me something. Like I felt like I'm doing something right, that people want to interact with me in that way, and I'm literally almost crying again. So that's something that's happening. Luckily, you can't see my face. So I'm hoping to spread friendship. Not tears. Oh my goodness. Let me like crack my fingers while we're at about 20 minutes in. I'm not really sure what to talk about otherwise, because I just filmed a bunch of other videos. I guess I could talk about my birthday. I don't know. I also don't know what I'm filming the rest of the month besides the buddy color stuff. I might try to do challenges with just my new books, because I would love to get working in them. So we'll see about that. But if you have any other requests for the month, let me know. Again, I might start doing some Christmas coloring, but we'll see what we have time for, because again, I'm hoping to be busy making friends. But it's so strange because it is October 26th still. So yeah, that's another thing. Keep a lookout for this nail polish. That's going to be your indicator of when things are filmed, because I'm going to possibly attempt to pre-film all of the Buddy Color-a-thon stuff either this month, October, or very soon into November, just because I definitely want to make sure to get all of that to you guys, since I had like a full schedule for that. So if you'll see this manicure, maybe I pre-filmed. I just did my nails last night, so it should last a little bit. So we'll see what happens. But I love doing nail polish updates. I like having my nails done, since in theory you see them on screen a lot, especially this persnickety thumb, which I actually got some fun troll comments about my thumb. Made me laugh that my thumb is in the way, but you know, I can't really color without my hand, so I apologize if you can't see what I'm doing. I need another sip. Oh my, I've almost gone through my whole water bottle. Also, it's already 10:30 p.m. I probably started filming at like 8:30. I don't know. I miss Sam. He's in the other room watching football. So, my fantasy football team stinks. But let's not kill the vibe with that. Oh my God. Oh my God. I've gotten this far and not mentioned something very important that just happened to me. I cannot believe it. So, my sister-in-law sent me a present in the mail for my birthday. She lives in Georgia. She just sent it via the Amazon. And it's the best thing. I'm so excited. And it's literally been a dream I've had for my whole life to receive this item and attempt to use it. And I'm sure you will not be able to guess what this item is, unless I already told you, so don't cheat. But I have received tap shoes. Oh boy. I literally opened the box and I screamed, I'm going to be Dick Van Dyke! Which, if you don't know him, what are you doing? But he tap dances in Mary Poppins, for sure. And he tap danced in not Murder, She Wrote. That's a whole different elderly icon. Tap danced in Diagnosis Murder. And he's just a very talented guy. And I love him. And I want to tap dance to be just like him. and it's going to be a challenge. I have never taken any sort of dance class. I have zero rhythm. I have zero balance, and I'm a chunky lady right now. So we're going to see what we can learn, but I'm having fun just like putting them on and walking around. I've been practicing, I guess, out in the garage. I don't know what I'm going to do. If you ever tap dance, I've tried, I didn't mean tried. I talked to Shayna a little bit because she has tap danced, possibly still tap dances. I don't know. I don't know if like once you know, if you keep taking classes, I don't know. I don't know anything. But for now, I'm tap dancing in my garage because it's concrete, because I do not want to mess up my floors. I don't know if I need to get like a piece of wood to tap on. Maybe then I could tap upstairs. I don't know, but I'm so excited. And I just like watch some YouTube videos. And honestly, my goal is to just practice like 30 minutes a day, just until I have like ankle stamina. Because the first video I watched was like, you got to get your ankles real loose and you got to like flop it all around. And he was like wiggling his ankle, and I was not able to do that. I was like, uh-oh, this is not a great start. But I just love the sound of the taps. I love it so much. So I've been tapping all over. It's only been 2 days at this point, but it's been fun times, and I'm very excited. And I was like, Samuel, finally, someone has made my dreams come true. I wish it was you, but he has always been like, no. Just because it's going to be loud, and I'm not going to be great at it for a while. But once I have it, I'm sure he will be supportive. Let me take another break to figure out what I'm doing. I mean, I like purple, so I'm just going to do these guys purple. But I have been saying to everyone that we're auditioning to be the world's most annoying couple, because Samuel is learning harmonica and I am now going to be learning tap dance. So I'm sure if we ever get to the level that we can call ourselves talented, that it will be much nicer. But the learning process for both of these is not very appealing to the ears. So we'll see. But I was also like, I'm going to get so skinny because, my goodness, I feel like if I'm actually going to start dancing, it's going to be a challenge, and I'm very excited about it. So I'm so happy, and I can't believe that I filmed 3 videos today and didn't tell you about my tap shoes. So that's been, like, I'm so happy to have these tap shoes. I feel bad for anyone else in my family because she won my birthday, best gift. She probably won Christmas, best gift. Like, nothing is going to beat this. And that's sad for everyone else. But it's over. She won. Like, I've wanted tap shoes my whole life. I'm so excited. Apparently, my mom tap danced. I don't know if it was when she was young or just obviously younger, like in her teens. I don't know. But apparently she tapped for like a few months and was finally starting to know what she was doing. But obviously back then you had to go to real classes. And then somebody joined and was much better than her on their first day, so she quit. So right now I've just been like doing heel drops, I think they're called, where you just stomp your heels. And I've just been doing that for 30 minutes a day. But again, it's great. Like, I love Dick Van Dyke so much, and he tap dances. I love, like, Anything Goes. There's a nice tap scene. I love the sound of tap dancing. So that's how my time has been going. And luckily, my plan, I was telling Emily this, my plan was I was going to start tap dancing when I was maybe around 60, because by then it would be cute for me to be learning something and be really bad at it. So that's when I was expecting to have to like take a tap class, and it would be like a cute little seniors tap class. But now with YouTube, I don't even have to take a class. I can just use YouTube. And we'll have to see what happens at 60 now. My other plan is to join a bowling league when that's cute again. And Sam's plan for when he's 60 is to do the saunas where the old men go in naked. And I was like, okie dokie, buddy. And we also plan on wearing matching tracksuits. So Still have some stuff to look forward to, but hopefully I will now be tapping a lot sooner than 60. But I just thought that was funny. I've really been saying that for like 10 years. That's my plan, is I was going to start tapping when I'm 60. And really my plan was that because I was like, oh, maybe by then my anxiety will be gone and I won't care what other people think anymore. So let's still hope that happens because anxiety is terrible, but I'm going to tap now. I also have been watching a lot of Tap Talk, which is tap dancers on TikTok, and they inspire me too. How do you move your ankle so quick though? I need to train my ankle. I just like flop it all over. I think I'm going to cheap out on you guys and just finish this purple and then do the rest off screen. I don't know what to do. It's like a mixed bag because on one hand, I love showing the finished products. But on the other hand, if I speed color just this last wiggly bit, it'll be like 2 seconds of speed coloring. And it's honestly won't even be worth the editing. I guess I can color and just come back at the end. I probably will do that. Because my throat is not hanging out. And in fact, I'm going to do that right now. So, be right back. I'm going to whoosh and then show you the finished product. Okay, all done. Let me hold it up to you. Whoa. Whoa. Hopefully you can see those colors. Does it feel birthday-like? That's what I was going for. I'm not sure. So I put number 90 in the book and Buddy Colorathon and today's date, which is still the 26th. I'm numbering them backwards. So I'm up to 90 back here. And I think I'm up to 35 forward. So I've done about 45 in here, which is pretty awesome. But again, I have my color palette in the beginning of the book and possibly as my thumbnail. And these are the colors I used. That's it. Buddy Color Week 1. Buddy Colorathon Week 1 is in the bag. It's over. We did it. Hopefully everyone is making friends. Like I said, that's my main goal. I will be posting this soon. Next week. Week 2. Did we remember what week 2 is? I'm pretty sure the video is going up November 10th. And I think it is our Rapunzel page. It's either Rapunzel or a Chibi Girl. I don't remember. It's in the announcement video. Thank you so much for making it to the end. If you made it all the way here, do you want to say glitter, maybe? Glitter. This one you could do this, and then it all wipes off on your hand and you're sparkly. Spread it everywhere. But yeah, it's getting late. And this has been a long filming day. So thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. I hope you're making friends and buddy coloring. Subscribe if you haven't. I'm a good time. Like this video down below. And I'll see you in 2 days with something new. Bye.